Are we done here? Done, right? We should survive actually.
All right. Good morning, everybody. All right. We are in Defiance Bay.
Hey.
And we have
Hey.
and we started
Hey.
on our started
Hey.
on our started
Hey.
on our started
Hey.
Actually, I'm going to do a sound test. Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Audio. Okay. So, we have. Where are we at? Our barracks are going to be finished in 1 day, 25 hours. And we're going to go into Defiance Bay. Probably be a lot of talking since we're going into a city, but maybe not. And we'll see what trouble we can get up to.
All right then.
Goose and Fox is an inn. Okay. Justiciar?
Hail, traveler.
What can I do for you? I'm looking for the Temple of Wodica. Not sure why you want to go there. It's in First Fires if you really want to see it. Seem to be on edge. What's the problem? Thousands of them, truth be told. We've got refugees coming in from all parts, under some misguided notion that things are actually better here, that the legacy somehow passed us over. So they show up with no prospects and little money and just end up making a worse mess of things. No offense. What can you tell me about Defiance Bay? Sorry, but I don't have time right now, but it sounds like that Dozens crackpot, Rowan, is stirring up trouble again. He'd be all too happy to give you a rundown of the city, liberally favored with Dozens propaganda, of course. Good luck to you. Temple can be found in a district called First Fires. Okay. Okay, looks like we can only go to Copper Lane.
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Okay. We just finished Act 1.
Hey.
That guy looks like he's stealing. Snowcat mushroom. Look at our map. We've got Goose and Fox. That's the inn. The marketplace. Hey, good morning, Indigo. How are you? I'm doing great. I am running a pale elf monk named Perrin Starflower.
The City of Defiance. Crown jewel of the Deerwood. If you ask the locals, anyway.
Here's my guy. Level 5 right now. I think everybody... Yep, everybody's same level.
Hey.
How's it going? It's going pretty well. I'm fairly used to these kinds of RPGs because I grew up playing Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale and all those kinds of games. Combat was a little rough at the beginning. If you look at my party death counter, it's pretty high. But I think I've got the hang of it now. I've got a full party, and hopefully there won't be a lot more dying going on. Still trying to get used to this whole endurance versus HP concept. It's a little foreign to me, but it's working out. A wizard would be awesome. I wanted to do a wizard, but wizards tend to be pretty squishy, so I didn't want to die a whole bunch. But of course, I have died a whole bunch, so it didn't really matter. Go in here. Bishop. What's that? Stelgare's pelt is thick with dust and moths. The plaque below the beast reads, Maiden Falls, 2682.
Greetings.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Almawa. A handle protrudes from his back, and his face is set in stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. Can I get a room? Sleep. Go ahead and get rested up.
Good day, stranger.
Tell me about yourself. Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Barath. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? How'd you go from religion to taverns? The journey isn't as long as you'd think. It started with Hollowborn and with this. He takes a black bottle from under the bar and fills the pewter cup. It was my sister's son. At the beginning of Waidwen's legacy, he was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet every year, more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. That's tough. Once per day spells, yeah. I could see that being a pretty big drawback, but pretty common for D&D like RPGs. Barath promises rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. Have a drink, have another, and until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days before and I just hadn't noticed. But they were gone, so I came here. I've cleaned up since then. Not that I've found my answers. I've just stopped asking questions. This is a lively place. It was founded in the early days of Deerwooden independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Levi. He wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing their new country. Hey Indigo, have you played this game before? Or is this going to be your first run? It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the Gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Deerwoodens have never been known to turn down an argument. I imagine things got interesting. Soon, Kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. This place got even more popular with the Valian sailors than the Salty Mast, and that was the problem. No matter what people say about a fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people will tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and when he disappeared a few days later, some said it was the work of that Thane. But Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. If only he could see it now. Only played for an hour or 3. I've gotten... Okay. So you're in Gilded Vale then. Goodbye. Ooh. That miserable bastard. The woman sits by herself spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with a furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. This is not a good time. What's that thing you were spinning? Something I need to get rid of. What are you doing here? Just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? There's something I need to give to my fiance Pernisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Ah, she has a bruise on her cheekbone. Who hit you? I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Pernisk. It's these new friends of his. They brought out the worst in him. Tell me about these friends. Good midday, Dwarven Dad. How are you doing? They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Pernisk made me leave when they showed up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. Svef changes you, I guess. I think Svef is a drug. The Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... I thought Svef just made people lay around not doing much. I don't really know. Seems better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could talk to him. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. It's a ring. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I'll lose my temper, and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. But I've heard you're trustworthy. How does she... I just got here. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. Sure, I'll do it. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Quest. Murder him. Oh, I'm going to murder him. That line's right in line with my character, my good monk. I'm gonna lie to him or kill him and then lie to her. Oop, that would be stealing. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm a monk. I've been through some stuff. I've seen some stuff. You don't want to know the things I've seen. Let's go upstairs first. Can y'all hear me okay? Yesterday I had some audio problems that were pointed out to me. Minecraft Dungeons is pretty fun. I played it a little bit with my daughter. It's like Minecraft and Diablo had a baby, but more Minecraft. Actually, it's not a lot of either. You can't destroy anything like you can in Minecraft. You can't craft anything, and it's not as hardcore as Diablo. So it's kind of in between both. Two-tone Wexel?
Well met, friend.
An Orland man relaxes with his feet propped on the table. Patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Orland woman with him exchange laughs and comments with the trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hand. You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Joining us for a drink? Who are you? The name's Two-Tone Wexel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we were hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet. For the next few weeks, anyway. I'm Dreadshot Dayton. This is Hurdy and Ilfa. We were part of separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Beasts, barbarians, biowacs, it's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. And here's to many more prosperous journeys. Is there something else you wanted? Nope, it's not. Yeah, I feel like they missed an opportunity there to incorporate more of the crafting, building of Minecraft. I really want to unlock these things, but I can't. Just can't. So FYI, I found out these golden named people, these are Kickstarter stories, like people submitted story characters, and they are really good, but I'm not gonna read every single one of them. I started out doing it, but some of them are very long, and they have literally nothing to do with the story. Yeah. Oh, it's super cool, and if I made a character
does your
in
fox
that,
bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
If I had made a character story and got it in the game, I would be super proud of that, and everyone that did should. But and if you ever want me to read those, I will. But for now, I'm not going to. Cozy up here. You don't want me to read fan fiction in a deep voice, sultry voice. With some oil. Rhett and Link fanfic. Great stuff. Yes, absolutely should. I watched it the day it came out, and it was fantastic. It is Rhett and Link fan fiction, but the sexy kind. And it is awkward and awesome. This is Langdon. Right. Everyone know the plan? Dirty Rigbert. Up the wall and in the window. Grab the jewel for the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, dwarf, if I have to... Langdon, we have company. Greetings. You looking for someone? Because this isn't the best. Idiot. They're probably with the Crucible Knights. You've made a grave mistake coming here. Okay. What do we got? We got Sleep. Slack. Langdon. Daisy. Dirty Rigbert. Old Dirty Rigbert. You guys need to come back here. Alright. Let's mark a target. This guy. Whoa. Everybody's good. Good. Okay, so far so good.
Following your lead.
Swarm.
Dead on.
Sweet. Hey, Dwarven Dad, how's Bloodstained going? Fine Rapier. I think I already have. Do that. Battle Axe. Lockpick. Thieves' Letter. Our contract inside Raymont Manor will leave a second-story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of the heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymont moves the jewel. A.D. Tell somebody about the plot. The letter would probably be of interest to both Lord Raymont and someone with the initials A.D. Okay.
Hey,
Got hung up on a boss. Oh, yeah, you were a little under-leveled, I would say. Pistol. Still giving that to him. Hunting bow. Some spec.
hey.
Okay. Pistol. He has a pistol. Can I dual wield pistols? It's a two-handed. Nope, it's not. Okay.
Hey,
Do you still have no idea how far you are from finishing?
of course.
I can do that.
A few bedrolls and spare tunics are bundled in the corner. Long, jagged tears slice across the garden scene in this painting.
Laying low.
Be careful here, just in case. Pretty close. Very cool. I'm nowhere near close. It's we just made it past Act 1 by going into Defiance Bay. So. Fine mail armor. Medium armor. Maybe? I don't want to weigh my monk down too much, but he has, that's medium. Speed minus 30, speed minus 45.
Hey,
Try it. House Dominel? Okay.
something over there.
Ready, Watcher.
You cannot disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? No. We're in stealth. Oh, mechanics. Who has the highest mechanics? Durant's.
What?
See if you can do it.
That's settled. Hey.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Nothing. What is this? Admeth Den Expedition Hall. Wait a second. Stop sneaking. Igran.
Well met, friend.
Igran stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. Come to take a look, you won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay, outside Sunild's, of course. What's so special about Sunild's? She operates in the Expedition Hall, sells the best equipment in the city, but Wenin keeps her on a short leash, keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. What do you got? I can go ahead and sell stuff. I have just a few shields. Trying to keep one of everything. Just in case. I'm in the money.
Hey. All right, then. Hail and well met.
Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journey? I'll take one of those. I'm good on everything else.
Well met,
Laura.
friend.
Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you come to the right place. Ooh. I almost never buy stuff from
Hey.
merchants. I assume that I will find the bulk of what I need by killing people or discovering things. And I would like to save a lot of money for upgrading the keep. Pernisk's house. Okay. Let's take care of business. Addict, 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 mercenary. Top floor is off limits. Pernisk's the man to talk to if you want to buy. Or I'll just take what I need. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Why not? Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the Svef, you're not going to much care where you are anyway. Any chance you could look the other way? I do like the view over this way. That's stealing. No, thank you. Oh. Oh.
I'll see what I can find.
Why am I being attacked already? I'm just looking around. Let's mosey back over here. Talk to Pernisk first. I think he's, yep. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this is my humble abode and place of business. And I do hope you're here to do some business. Kainra asked me to give you this. Nice. What's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave Kainra? Oh, yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her, then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now, is that all? Seems a difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's just not worth remembering, eh? While you're playing lapdog for her and all, why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? How dare you hit your own fiancé? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it, sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. Doors that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Then you won't be leaving at all, friend. I was tired of wearing this face anyway. Anyhow. What? Nyrid? Oh. This is not great. I'm flanked. See if I can. In a tight spot here. Extraordinary defense? I've not seen that one before. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Dwarven Dad. I appreciate it. Thank you. Extraordinary defense. Stop. I give up. Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Apparently. Heal. Need athletics.
Following your...
Okay, now. Focusing on him. You get up in here. You need to back up. You need to back up. You need to back up. Boom. Okay. A lot of stuff to sell. A grimoire. Wand. Fine robe. No. Crackling bolt. Basically lightning. Sure. Mirrored image. Creates a duplicate of the caster. Spirit shield. Jolting touch. Eldritch aim. Hold off on those for now.
Hey,
Now, I need to go back to... Oh, I don't need to go upstairs.
And what does the flame reveal?
I'm here. My bow's ready.
Brave Dalphilakili.
Ooh. Fine, 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 fine. Fine, fine, fine. Fine. Rusty bronze key.
hey.
Nice and quiet.
Elementary Glenfeathen. The Deerwood Part 1. Lots of money. Adieran dialects. Oh, is this Pernisk? It is. A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not. Oh, praise Barath. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk. This is my house. You have to help me. Who was that downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nyrid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Svef inside my own house. He just turned up all of a sudden? I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. So you're a Svef dealer. Look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happened, but it pays well. Very, very well. And well, people want the stuff, don't they? But is it worth all this, losing Kainra? I have to. I'm sorry. I don't have any other trade. Nothing is going to support us. Someday I'll get out of the business when we don't need it anymore. What did your supplier do? He sent over the wizard Nyrid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. He's already taken care of. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. You've no idea what you've done for me, but I need to find my love Kainra. Only after what Nyrid put her through. I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. And please don't tell her about the Svef. About what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? Kainra sent me here in the first place. She did. That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. Sure. I can't thank you enough, truly. How I've missed my poor Kainra. Should probably tell the truth to your woman, dude.
Hey.
All right. Okay. Let's go back to... Where was she? She was at the Goose House. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Svef. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. He was imprisoned upstairs, and I've released him. Is it really a lie if I don't tell her? Lying would be he's being impersonated by a powerful wizard. He is not dealing drugs. Everything that statement says is true. He what? And this whole time I thought, stupid, I should have known that wasn't him. This turned out to be more than you bargained for, but thank you. I should probably go see him. I imagine we'll have a lot to talk about. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve. That is done. What did I get? Unwavering resolve. +2 to intellect, +1 resolve. Resolve is can be used for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. Maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection. What is this? You've already got something cool. You've already got something cool. You already got something cool. You have nothing. Good. Nothing. There. That might help. Let's go here. There. Let's continue on.
How's the hand?
Turning purple. I'd have to cut it off.
I warned you not to pet him.
If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft?
That's funny. Oop. Oh yeah. AD. Admestin? Maybe? Lumdala's house. Okay. E. The dozens. Potion of Eldritch Aim. Cool. Oh. Unlocking this will require the proper key. I don't have a key. So I guess that's all we got to do in here. I may make a note of that. Dala's house key. Scrivener's dormitory. Okay. Stealing. Oren.
Hail, traveler.
By Whale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh. I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Show me what you got. A bunch of herbs, flowers, and plants. Okay.
Greetings.
Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. Farewell. must be here for Corin. I'm not so sure. I don't know how Corin's hidden his little racket from Oh, excuse me. A wanted criminal by the name of Neri. Oh. A wanted criminal by the name of Neri, the Deft Hand, has arrived at the stronghold seeking aid in fleeing the Deerwood. Bad visitor. I don't think I can do anything. Smells like old stockings in here. That's what Corin said.
Good day, stranger.
Maybe there's more to do there later.
You're from Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
Way out. The elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? Oh, by the flame. For just a moment, I thought I heard her. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth in the Northwatch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about these. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Deerwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated, from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled toward the Valian Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. Who is Rowena? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her. A voice just over my shoulder, calling me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down here, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down here, beyond my help. Sure. I'll help. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You are a truly gifted from the gods, if there's anything you can find of her. Why not? Skin flint. Look at this. Those are the catacombs. We'll wait just a moment. Here. Psst. Over here, mister. A young boy watches the passersby and counts a Let me start over. A young boy watches the passersby and counts a grimy handful of coins. His face and arms are smudged with dirt, but except for the grass and stains, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, furtive effort to pocket his coins. Hey, mister, want to know a secret? I know a real good secret. Looks like we've got a little hustler here. Someone raised this kid right. Really, what is it? I just saw folks hiding some really neat things. I could show you where, but Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers. But maybe you could help me with something. Then we wouldn't be strangers. Help you with what? The Crucible Knights have these daggers made out of March steel. It's the best steel around, except for Durgan steel, which doesn't count because no one makes it anymore. Anyway, there's this merchant over by the expedition hall, and he has a dagger made of real March steel. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid, and kids don't know anything about daggers. But that's not true. I know lots about daggers. I know about the different kinds of steel. I know how the Crucible Knights make them in a forge. I know that the tip can pierce low-gauge scale armor. That one that's good and sharp can cut through bone. See, I know plenty about daggers, and I really, really want this one. And if you could just get it for me, I promise I'll never, ever ask anyone for anything ever again. Sounds just like a kid. In Masuk, we begin training our daughters with the hunting knives as soon as they can talk. Many can field dress a hare before their 10th birthday. I wouldn't trust this kid with a butter knife. You can't have a dagger, you'll poke your eye out. But if I'm going to be a real warrior, I have to start training young, just like the heroes in the stories. I just know I was a great warrior in a previous life. My mom even says I have an old soul. Fine. I knew a real adventurer would understand. There's a big merchant over by Admeth's den who sells weapons. He's the one with the dagger. I'll wait right here for you. That was funny. Okay, I think I haven't gone here to the center, but I've pretty much been everywhere else. There's Limdala. A statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow and a razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hands up in dramatic fashion.
Good day to you.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of Stars. What is the Revel of Stars? We are the finest theater troupe in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. Does Revel of Stars take in many new members? But of course, good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. What kind of members do you take? We'll take in the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. How long do you keep them? As long as they are able to satisfy the demands of the roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. What do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. I am the Pallid Knight, the Widow of the Wood, and the Warrior Queen Makka, all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. Alright, let's go talk to the guy with the dagger. Maybe it's him?
How do you do?
I'm looking for a particular dagger made of March steel. Just like the Crucible Knights use? Let me guess, you've been talking to that kid, right? I'd be tempted to sell it to you anyways and let the little rascal learn his lesson, but a pack of adventurers already took it off my hands. Tell me more about the dagger. Made out of a high purity iron ore that comes out of the White March Mountains. Traditionally, the smiths at the Crucible Keep have smelted it into daggers and swords, which they only give to the Knights of the Crucible. Of course, I'd be surprised if that kid didn't already tell you all of this. Where are those people you stole the dagger to now? Folk like that only visit Copper Lane to crew up at Admeth's Den Expedition Hall or down a pint at the Goose and Fox. And since they weren't headed into the den, well, you've got my best guess. I bet it was those people I met at the Goose and Fox. Okay, so unfortunately I'm going to have to leave. I have dinner waiting for me. Dinner, aka lunch. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Thank you, Indigo, for chatting with me. Thank you, Dwarven Dad, as always. Follow me, and you can figure out when I'm going to stream next, because I don't have a current regular stream right now. Also, twitter.com/quarteragegamer. Also, I post all of my videos on YouTube, youtube.com/quarteragegamer. Thanks everybody for watching, and I may be back on later on today. I'm not sure, but definitely later on in the week or next weekend. Thanks.